hair's really doing something and I don't approve. I wish it had consulted me before it did whatever this is. Hello, welcome back to Beauty Bee. So you probably already know what this video is just based on the title. It's the somewhat voyeuristic game where we look through other people's trash. I've got about a month and a half's worth of empties, I would say. I also have a couple things that are not necessarily empty, but they have reached the end of their useful life. So we're going to talk about those as well. I've got this bag. There's a little bit of skincare, a little bit of makeup, quite a bit of body care, probably other things I'm forgetting. So let's get into it. Let's actually start with the two items that are not real empties. The first is this Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells quad. I've used this a lot. I love it. I mean, clearly I've hit pan twice majorly, and I really hoped that I would be able to finish this shade, but the lid has started to crack, and the lid's been cracked for a long time, but I can see that little pieces of plastic are starting to break off, and I just can't put that near my eyes, unfortunately, so it'll need to go, but I enjoyed it, and thank you for your service. Now, if that was an honorable mention, this is a dishonorable mention. This is the e.l.f. Berry Bad Bite Size Eyeshadow Palette, and I found a chunk of metal in this, and I can't put that near my eye either. I did contact e.l.f. about it, and they sent me a replacement, and I'm very happy with the replacement, but I can't use this particular palette anymore, so it's time for it to go. Okay. I've used up this travel size pink chiffon fragrance mist from Bath & Body Works. Does it smell a little bit like alcohol? Yeah, because it's from Bath & Body Works, but it mostly smells sweet. I like it. Let me see, does it say the notes on here? No, it doesn't. But if pink was a color, it would smell like this. And I liked it. I used it all up. So good job, Bath & Body Works. I'm just dipping into my bag and pulling out what's on top. So there's really not a whole lot of organization going on in this video. The next item is this Amica Soul Food Nourishing Mask. This is just a sample that I got in my Sephora order, but I got a good 3 uses out of this. You know, take a look at my hair if you want to decide if you want to take my hair recommendations, but I thought it was fine. I didn't think it did anything incredible. I don't feel a need to buy this expensive hair mask. Moving on. The Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. This is part of the Sephora birthday gift, along with a little foil packet of the Hydro Grip Primer and a mini lip and cheek stick in the shade Work. I was not impressed with this mascara. I think the brush is actually pretty nice. Just kind of an average brush. It got a good amount of product onto my lashes and it didn't look too clumpy. I just wasn't impressed with this mascara's lasting power. I felt like I would get quite a bit of flaking over the course of the day if I touched my eye at all. And I didn't realize how much I did that until I started using that Kush mascara. So most mascaras, at least the one that I use, which is generally the CoverGirl one, either the Supersizer or the one in the blue tube, which I believe is the Professional Plus. Oh, the CoverGirl Professional 3-in-1. That's the name. I don't have that problem. The Milk Makeup one is pretty expensive. I'm not gonna repurchase, but I don't think it was awful. I mean, again, I have at times bought a mascara and then decided 3 days later that no, this wasn't gonna work. This one I used for the a little more than 2 months, maybe 2.5 months that it took me to use it up. Okay, now we have like an exciting makeup empty. Mascaras are empties, but they're not exciting. This is the Revlon HD Gel Lipstick. This is in shade 705, which is HD Dawn. It's a pretty nude shade on me. It's a little bit cooler and sort of almost more reddish than my natural lip color. This also has a bit of pearl finish to it, which I don't mind, but I know is not a lot of people's favorite. This still smells really strongly. It's some kind of tropical fruit. I don't know what it's meant to smell like, but I like it. Also, I had to do some major cleanup on this. I feel like people don't mention this about these sort of lipstick style lip products like this or the ColourPop lippy sticks, but these get so messy towards the end of their lives because they have this really thin little base. So it's very easy for the lipstick to shift inside. And then it ends up all over this tube. And it's just gross. It's on the side of here, it's on the tube, and especially with this clear plastic tube, you can really see it. So it just looks really grubby for the last month you have it or so. And then eventually it just kind of falls out. And that's what happened here. And you hope that it didn't land on white carpet or something, which thankfully mine did not. Well, here's a really not exciting at all empty. This is a little, I'm guessing this is a hotel body lotion. This is the Tea Tree Lemon Sage Energizing Body Lotion from Paul Mitchell. I think I put this in here just because I wanted to talk about how good it smells. This is absolutely delightful. I'm not sure that I would immediately think lotion when I use this, but if they sell like a scent that I could put in my kitchen or my bathroom in this, I would probably buy it because it smells incredibly fresh and clean, but not in a cleaner kind of way. It's lemon without smelling like Lysol. Fell down. Okay, another little lotion one. This is the Burt's Bees Almond and Milk Hand Cream. I'm assuming this is a mini, though I can't say I've ever seen what I think is a full size, so maybe this is. I did not end up using this much on my hands. It smells really nice. I feel like the almond scent is coming through a little bit more now than I thought it did when I was actually using the product. I felt then like it smelled more like milk, which I don't hate, but isn't my favorite. I ended up using this more on my feet than my hands because it was kind of greasy, and I'm okay with that if I'm putting on socks, but I don't want my hands to have that residue after I use hand cream. I think this should be the last sort of lotion-y thing. This is the Bath & Body Works hand cream. This particular one is in the Waikiki Beach Coconut. I really like these. I've used up several over the years. I really like Bath & Body Works coconut scents. I don't think they're different. I think all of their things that say coconut are basically the same scent, even though they come out with different names every year. It's good. It doesn't leave the residue, but it's also not as hydrating as the Burt's Bees. So that's fine for me. I do not have super dry hands, but that's definitely something to consider if you're in a different boat. This is my one big skincare empty. This is the Kenneton Plus Hydrating Cream from Obagi, I think. This is a Sephora brand. I received this for free from influencer/Voxbox about a year ago. It took me a while to use it. I wanted to finish up another moisturizer that I had open first, but this lasted me quite a long time. It's been at least 4 or 5 months, though I'm not great about, no, it's been longer than that. 2020 has been doing funny things with time. It's been at least 6 or 7 months, though I don't use it every day. I'm just not great about doing anything more than taking off my makeup. I never felt, even when I used it regularly, like this had an amazing impact on my skin. I use moisturizer. Usually I just use the Clean and Clear Morning Burst one, and it's fine. I do think this has a bit of a nicer texture on the skin, while my Clean and Clear one is one of those water gel moisturizers, and I feel like if my skin is even a little bit wet, it feels gross going on. This is a fine texture no matter how dry my skin is originally, but I don't think it does much more than the Clean and Clear one. And the Kenneton Plus is something like $55 at Sephora. And now, so the final empty I have is the Wet n Wild Megalast mini nail polish. I actually don't have a shade name for this, but it is a very grayish taupe. I feel like this is a really pretty neutral on me. It's kind of cool toned. It walks that line between brown and gray, and I think it looks good with pretty much anything, and it flattered my skin tone quite a bit. I think the Wet n Wild Megalast nail polishes are okay. I don't think they're incredible, but I don't think they're any better or worse than most of the nail polishes you can find at the drugstore. And I also don't know if you can still buy them at any drugstores. I certainly have not seen them near me in probably years. Well, those are my empties. I hope you enjoyed going through my trash. It amazes me that that can be a legitimate video. I am excited to finally get to throw all of this away and not have to keep a bag of trash on my vanity. It's an exciting change for me. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you'll like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye!